Anime and manga, two of the oddest things to rise to popularity worldwide. Both are almost the same thing, with manga being the book version and anime being the colorful moving images version. Manga is the OG form of this confusing mess. It was first seen in Japan during the 12th century in scrolls going by this name that I will not attempt to pronounce, made by a monk going by this name that I will not attempt to pronounce. While its art styles is one of the farthest things from the modern day anime and manga art style, it is one of the first records in Japan that combines text and images to tell a narrative story. Fast forward to the 19th century, Japan finally stopped hiding in its room and was pulled into a party of different cultures. This impacted the overall art style of the country. The biggest development in anime and manga came from Osamu Tezuka, the father of Astro Boy, a drawn comic that went on to become animated with the style we know today as anime.
As previously said, anime is animated. So according to all annoying white moms, that means it's meant for children. But unlike actual animated shows that are meant for children, anime contains a lot of violent, horrifying, and graphic topics meant for an older audience.
Which makes it the only thing angsty teens in middle school and high school watches, as the only media that caters to them. About time too.
If you think that animation is exclusive to kids' programs, then you're absolutely wrong. Even Astro Boy had many moments of maturity and intense drama.
Astro Boy was the first anime to come to America in the 1960s, and it caused the weeb explosion. Now the weebs are everywhere. Your school, your workplace, that cabinet in the kitchen you don't open too often. There is little to no escape from these anime nerds and the swarms of content they create of their waifus.
Today I'm going to teach you how to draw your own anime face, whether it be yourself, a friend, or your ideal partner that does not exist. Welcome to a bad guide of how to draw an anime face.
The materials you'll need for this are paper, pencil, an eraser strong enough to remove all your horrible life decisions. For now, put on a nerd shirt and pick up a pencil and draw a circle, and don't make it perfect! Leave your unreasonable standards at the door because no human has a perfect circle for a face. From this circle, you can draw a person facing any number of directions. Each one has a different difficulty. If you're a noob and need your hand held, then try the 3/4 angle. If you love to make things harder for yourself, the front view is the one for you. If you also love making things harder for yourself, but hate being stared at, then profile means you can avoid direct eye contact while taking on a challenge. Next, we're going to draw a line through the circle to fit the direction that the character is facing. If it's 3/4 angle, then that line better be curved. No matter what angle you're drawing, the eyes will always be in the same location. Once you have a circle, draw a line through the middle of it. This is where the top of the eyes are going to go. The bottom eye line will be in the same spot as where the chin line starts.
But how do I know what the eyes look like? And we're gonna put a pen in that and come back to it later.
As you can see, I'm doing the 3/4 angle because I love myself, and I only have so many blank pieces of paper to mess up on. The jawline of both characters is going to look like the forgotten child of a triangle and a rectangle, with a few differences depending on the gender. If the character you're drawing is a girl, then the bottom of the chin will be more pointed, but not as pointed as Bill Cipher. If you're drawing a boy, then give him a thick, square man chin. Remember that pin from earlier? Well, it's time to take that sucker out and accidentally get stabbed in the thumb with it. The eye is not going to be a straight up circle. It's several circles between two lines. Pick a direction that the character is looking in, and if you hate it, that's what the eraser is for. Unless you're drawing profile, then it'll be more like the last slice of pizza you've had. And keep the distance of those eyes at least one eye space apart, because if you don't and make the eyes too close to each other, under Chapter 5 of the Code of Weeb Art for Noobs, I gain full rights to eat your pens! Unlike realistic drawings, in anime, the nose is often the easiest part to draw. It can be made with a simple soft check mark. The mouth falls onto the face about halfway between the eye line and the bottom of the chin. Depending on the expression and how motivated you're feeling that particular day, you can give the character full-on lips and teeth, or you can make it easy on yourself by making the mouth a simple line. Anime and manga have a record of giving the main characters the most bizarre hairstyles that drive cosplayers insane to this day. Do not draw the hair flat on the circle. They didn't just step out of the shower. Give it some volume so they can glamour their enemies to death. Give it some poof. If the character you're drawing is a girl, then those eyes are going to be larger than life and shine like the sun! When the boy's eyes are smaller, not that many eyelashes, and have less shiny circles. There's generally going to be 2 shiny spots, but you can add more if you have a glitter obsession. There's also a variety of different eye shapes and sizes that you can use for a character to express different parts of their personality, but I'm too lazy to talk about those. No matter what, you don't want to draw every single strand of hair unless you hate yourself. Then again, you might hate yourself. And if you're still incapable of picking a hairstyle, then here are some examples without getting too anime. Now with all that done, congratulations, you have a finished anime face.
And now you know how to draw an anime face, so have fun and go draw.